Does the Prime Minister agree with me that, given the crisis ordinary families are facing in their living standards, MPs should not be awarded a pay rise many times above inflation in 2015?
Prime Minister.
No, I do agree with him about that issue. I think it would be wrong for MPs to get a big pay rise at a time of public sector pay restraint. All three party leaders agree on that. We've all made this point to Ipsa, and I think we should be clear that what they've said is not a final recommendation. Let me briefly make 3 points. First, the idea of an 11% pay rise in 1 year at a time of pay restraint I think is simply unacceptable. Secondly, Ipsa do need to think again, and unless they do so, I don't think anyone will want to rule anything out. No one wants to go back to MPs voting on their own pay, but we've got to have a process and an outcome that can build public confidence. Third, in my view, I think this should all be accompanied with a cut in the cost of politics.
Miliband.
Mr. Speaker, I'm glad he agrees. I'm glad he agrees on this issue. Does he also agree with me that we should not let this hang around as an issue until after the general election, hanging over trust in politics? And can I urge him to work with me to find a way, on a cross-party basis, of making Ipsa think again and to stop this package happening?
My door is always open to the right honourable gentleman, and I'm always happy to discuss this or indeed any other issue. I would just stress the point that this is not a final recommendation, and I think if the three party leaders and others in this House can unite behind a position of saying it wouldn't be right to make this pay rise, then I think actually that's the strongest message we can give.